Yo! Sorry for being a few minutes late. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. First, Pablo is ready. What's up, King? Good morning, brother. How you doing? Look at this market right now. Kind of wild. 1 second, y'all. Just trying to get situated. Wowzers. How we doing, Pablo? How's your night, King? Yo, work. What's up? Good morning, King. Look at this NASDAQ. Yesterday, we were so close to finding this selling. Oh my God, the cliff. We wanted this selling, but we were just way too early, and we ended up being in a tough spot. We got about 500 in drawdown. Jay, good morning, King. What's up, brother? There he is. Paul, good morning, King. Mohammed, what's up? Good morning. Saucy, I see you. No, dude, you got it on. You got it on me like 2 seconds, Ty. Let's go. What's up, Nino? Good morning, King. There he is. Good morning, Pat. Everybody, let's go, TLR. Good morning. Matrix, what's up, King? Stoked y'all are back. Let's do it today, guys. No messing around. Yesterday, do you see the sell-off that we were hoping to get? We were so sell-side heavy, we just could not get filled in the range that we were seeking. Hope everybody had a good day yesterday. Had a good night. Everyone's feeling better. Let's go. Long time no see. How's the market treating you, King? Muhammad, bro. Ups and downs, King. You know what I mean? Every day's different. We get it. Sometimes we're doing well. It's tough right now. The market's a little bit. She's playing games a little bit. Like, look at this market yesterday. We had this range, and then we were hoping for sell side so early. Once we swept this range, oh my God, I had fills for shorts up around here. We just could not get the move in time. It happens, though. How about you, Muhammad? How you been, King? How's the markets been? Space Ninja, what's up, brother? Welcome in, Matthew. Good morning, King. We're back, y'all. Back and excited. Let's get some monies. Let's make some monies today. NASDAQ, holding these lows. Let's take a quick gander at the daily chart. The fact that we did turn around yesterday at those highs is kind of its own thing. Like, look at us drop back into the range, retested that previous high. Looking like we want to break out of it, but I don't know. I'd be a little bit hesitant to find longs, I think. What are we thinking, y'all? Don't tell me you were in those shorts on the very top. I was 100% in the shorts up around. What was our fills? I was short around the 50s yesterday, 25 to 50, and I got stopped out before this before this magicness. And it happens. It happens. We're not paid to be correct, sadly. We're paid to make more than we lose. Look at the market, kind of stuck in the sideways range. Doesn't feel like we're really doing a whole lot of hunting. I'm thinking buy side, at least 50% retracement of that sell-off yesterday. I like that. I like that, Pat. We're pretty close to 50% right now. What is exactly 50%? Do you know? Maybe this previous spots around these 173s we could go find. What's up, Elijah? Good morning, King. Stoked to have you back, brother. Amin, good morning, King. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Let's make some money today. No issues, no problems. Made 2K in the YM. Got stop loss, but my first position would have been 4,000. 2K still great, King. Money's money, brother. Good trading, though. YM's doing the thing for you. Good trading. Let's have a good Wednesday, y'all. See this NASDAQ be decent for us. Market's been open for 7 minutes. Opening print candle. Launched us off of the VWAP. Kind of yesterday's midpoint feels like around where we're at right now. We're just hit 50%. Yeah, I thought so, Pat. So we will either continue from here or go lower. I like that. That's kind of what I was seeing. Tapping into that previous day range. Be interesting to see what happens. I kind of want to go lower, but we'll see. I like that. I like this about 50 points higher, but I'm not seeing any good opportunities. Maybe a short around the 160s. That's awesome, Jared. I was kind of thinking about maybe the 170s, this previous high over here on the 1 hour. Around these ranges here where we kind of sold off of the 60s. Yeah, 60s, 70s. So I like it. We're kind of spotting the same thing right there. Hope you all have an amazing Wednesday. You too, King. Let's go. Buyers right out the open. Yes, sir. They got excited at the VWAP. I mean, at the end of the day, overnight action was really slow. Still within yesterday's sell-off range. So Yo, let's go, Sob. Good morning, King. How we feeling, my peeps? I'm feeling great, feeling happy, healthy. It's a Wednesday. We cannot complain. Market's doing the thing, hanging out with the people. Long from 100. Let's see if we can hit 150s, only risking 15 points. I like that 300-point stop. That 300 stop. I like that a lot, I mean. Let's see these 100s. Come on, baby. Hold. I like that entry. Hit the links yesterday. Had a phenomenal round. Let's go. I also played around with my boy yesterday. I had a terrible, atrocious few holes. Couples to start the ground. And then I end up shooting my best back nine I've ever shot. I used one ball from the start of the 9th or 10th hole all the way to finish the 18th. I used the same ball. I shot really well. I was proud of it. Morning, kings and queens. Let's go, Mad Max. Welcome in, King. Hey, I'm trading here. Let's go, Caesar. Good morning, King. Has anything had the streak bites from Arby's? LOL. The steak bites from Arby's? No, sir. I have not. I love it. I love it, Caesar. Morning. Let's go, Will. You're back. Will the win trays. Good morning, King. How you doing? How we doing? How we feeling? Market right now is respecting what feels like the 50% of this range. We're tapping into yesterday's spot where I was really hunting. So maybe we could find some attraction here. I think the obvious spot, if we keep going up, is around these 160s, 170s for a nice little opportunity to the downside. But right now I'm not really seeing a whole lot, guys, to be honest. Yesterday looks like it was our opportunity. 260s to the, yeah, it was a ginormous sell-off. Yep. Little steak bites, huh? How about you, Pablo? You enjoying them? Is that you asking if they're worth it, or are you telling us that we got to? Into the 150s. There you go. Let's go, Amin. Was that a TP hit, King? Was that a TP hit right there? Feeling froggy. Need to keep my finger off the trigger for a few minutes. Looking for a 25,100 bounce long. I like that. Good patience, good awareness that you need to be a little patient on this morning. You're feeling excited. Want to make that money? Me too, King. Me too. We got this, Corey. Be patient. Opportunity's going to come. Market's been open for 10 minutes now. 3K for the day. Need to make 1K to finish. Eval. Done for the day, though. See outcome of FOMC meeting. Why I've been reacting to 47,000s. Yeah, I mean, lock in a $3,000 day, King. That's nothing wrong with that. 1,000 more to get the eval. I see you. We'll see what happens. Be patient. But good trading, Eli. TP hit 3.3R. Let's go. Let's go, Amy. Great trading, King. Great trading, King. Where's Danny? Where's our queen at? They're nasty. My friend said his stomach be rumbling like they boiling dookie. Oh man, I can't say I assumed that was the case, Pablo, but that is the confirmation I needed. Yo, off-topic question. Just ran on a protein. What do you guys get? I usually buy the gold standard whey. TLR, great question. I don't actually mess with whey protein. I know a lot of people do, and if your stomach can handle it, absolutely useful source. We'll see. We just got up here to 160s, 153. But my stomach hates whey protein, so I just avoid it, and I just be eggs, real protein, steak, chicken, fish. I eat a lot of nuts, like pistachios and stuff. Yeah, eggs, yogurt, just the standards. I try to get my protein in Whole Foods though, instead of a supplement. But if you supplement and you can handle it, go for you, King. Kind expected, LOL. Gold standard way, yes sir, Pat. Steak and milk, that's my boy, Sub. Steak and milk, buddy. Whole Foods, but you really should be getting most of your protein from food. Let's go, Pat. Good advice, King. Like I said, if you can supplement and you can handle it and you aren't getting enough, it's not a bad idea to supplement and get some protein either. All right, let's get our box getting ready here, guys. We got 2.5 more minutes for our first 15-minute range. Try to anticipate a little bit here, get excited for it, see what we got. Right now, I'm not seeing a whole ton of opportunity, but we be patient. Look at yesterday's 15-minute range compared to what we did for the day. Look at yesterday's 15-minute range. Gross. And we sat here until 11:30 for an hour. We went nowhere until painful NASDAQ. She's playing games. Playing games. We got that filled to 153s. I still think maybe we be patient. Longs don't look terrible. We're at the 50%, so I'm not really sure. I'm just going to be a little bit more patient. Let the market be a little bit more clear. I feel like right now it's a little indecisive. We did respect the VWAP off the open. We have a strong 15-minute push, pulling back into the 50% right now. Let's see what we got. Oh, fuck with those core powder protein shakes if I'm on the go, though. Yes, sir. See, that's what I mean. If you need a supplement, you need some quick protein instead of getting anything unhealthy. It's a good little snack. Any bias going into today, King? Not significantly, Mo. Not really. Nothing crazy. Yeah, I think we're just... I mean, yesterday's range was what I was hoping for. I think that was the easiest target to the sell side, to the London low, previous day low. And then we took out PDL. Oh, and we closed that gap. Opening week gap. So we haven't even closed opening week, did we? Technically, it's down at the 984s. Am I wrong? All right, y'all. So this opening week gap is still open. Or did we get to the 984? Oh, okay. No, it's not. We closed it yesterday. I lied to y'all. We closed it yesterday off that sell-off. That makes sense. That was the opening week push-off. Anything else had a little bit of protein too, but we retraced 50% and hit sellers. We might sell off from here. Let's see what happens. We hit 50%, found some sellers, pulling back into the 50% of the range. We're still above the VWAP, so I'm going to be a little bit more patient. Let our range play out. This is the final candle, the 15-minute range. Let's just be a little bit patient here, guys. How do we get paid? We be patient. We don't need to be trading at every candle. Want to get in the best setups that we can be. I was talking about chicken, of course. Talking about them chicken cutlets. Them chicken cutlets, of course. I need to stop eating out, but fuck, it's hard to be honest. What's an easy gym routine? Dude, eating out is a killer to health and gains. If you are in your exercise routine, it is a killer to your progress. But if you're getting decent things, again, focus macros, fiber, protein, mostly protein, whole clean foods, clean protein, and then fiber. TL, gym girls are great protein too. Hey, Pat, slide doggy, let's get it. If we hold this this EMA, that means more buys. If we sweep and go back down, that means it's just a correction to more down. Yeah, we're trying to find some support the EMA and the 50% of the range. I'm more interested to see what we do. I mean, let me see, guys. We have overnight low. Is this London low? So we have just about London low and overnight low and previous day low. I think these are going to be the real targets here. The sell side. Where we find a fill, I don't know. Maybe a push of the range. That was a nice buy volume. Maybe a push of the range. If we can get a nice buy candle and a little suppression back inside. So maybe get a lot of buy volume, but price not be able to move, and we can start targeting this previous day low, overnight low area. It's kind of what I'm starting to see, guys. Push pull legs, the classic. Eat out, just don't eat junk. Yeah, I mean, burritos, rice bowls, wraps. Those are kind of the healthier eating out options. Other than that, I try to avoid them. We are consolidating at the 50%. Right now we're trying to, but I'm still a little bit sell side. I want to see the reaction once we sweep the top of this range. If we see a little suppression and push back, I'll take a short. We only have a little bit of a drawdown though, guys, so try to be cautious today. I think I have 2 tries. I have about 2 attempts at our 300. I have 2 attempts at our 15-point stop, so more than enough. We've done it before. Chipotle, sushi, salads, etc. Nice. Yeah, those all sound pretty great, Pat. Eat chips a lot? Yeah, Pablo, we got to get those out of there, King. Those are not good. Those are killers to the diet. Straight fried chips, fried potatoes. Here we go. Let's see the sweep of the range here. Sweeping through the 15 minutes. Bink. We just saw the push. Lots of buy volume coming in. Want to see if we can set new highs here with this momentum, or if we're going to get a retracement from our selling friends. Market is reaching into the 60s now. A little bit of a reaction. Excuse me. And don't skip your cardio at least once or twice a week. I'm out. Hope y'all make some money, get that paper. Appreciate it, Eli. Have a good night, King, or a good rest of your day. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Hit that like button before you go. Hit that like button before you go, King. See you tomorrow, brother. Chips once a week, bro. Yep, if we can. And don't skip your cardio. I need to get like Pat. Bro is jacked. Bro is jacked. And that's just through consistency. Showing up, doing the same thing every day. Hoping for a better future. Putting the effort in. That's what it is, guys. Healthy traders are profitable traders. I'm just an old gym bro. Still got a long way to go. We're all in the process, though. We're all learning. We literally can never be satisfied with our progress. And if you are, you're dying. Growing or dying. If you're not growing, you're dying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullish candles pushing through the top of the range. Excessive buying. Price isn't seeming to be super adopted or accepted and pushing. We'll see. I am almost tempted to take a short up here around these 60s. I kind of want to short these 60s right here. Oh, NASDAQ. What are you doing to me, girl? You know what?
Order filled.
We're short at the 61s. Gotta risk our normal here, though. Gotta risk our normal 15 points here. Want to see if we can get it pushed back inside of the range. I like the excessive buying here at the top. I think we have a reason to see a little bit of a reaction off this moment. We'll see, though. If we can start seeing the sellers respect this price and push us back in the range, I'm liking it more. You got to see some suppression here. I like the excessive buying volume that feels like we're getting a little exhausted at the top of the range and a previous spot. This was the hourly spot that we were looking at previously. Give me a push back inside this range, Nazi. Get excited here. Push us back in the 15 minutes. All right. A little bit of wick there. You guys know the rules. No wicks. I want to see some weight from our friends. Go test out that EMA. Maybe even get heavy. Maybe even get a little heavy, NASDAQ. Here we go. Touching into the 15 now. Let's see what happens here. Don't want to see any wicks. Ideally, we get this to close pretty full, and we maybe even break through this EMA would be ideal here. Here we go. Want to get some strength. Want to see this NASDAQ be for real. First sell volume candle at the top of the range. I'm not upset about seeing it. Want to see this close heavy, though. Jim is just like trading. It really is. Buy side is pushing past 50%. I like that. See if we can get this to close strong like this around the EMA. I don't want to just see this tap and go. I like this. I like that selling pressure that we just got there. Gonna be patient. Gonna be patient. We're back inside the 15-minute range. Ideally, we keep seeing the sellers get a little bit heavy. I want to put our break even on soon, but I'm gonna wait until we get a closure in or below the EMA. Nice, another attempt. Let's see it continue. I've been hitting some burnout at the gym lately. Haven't been going much recently. Well, you've been playing golf, but why is that, King? What is the reason? Not feeling the motivation? Not feeling, because for me, health is so crazy. It's like we put all this effort in. All right, hold on. I want to see the reaction here. We're starting to respond to this EMA pretty aggressively. Want to be patient here, see if we're going to be on the wrong side of this momentum. I like that sell volume candle that we came in, but the buyers are trying to respond to the top of the range. Wanting to see some suppression here. It was a decent reaction at the EMA in the top of the 15 minutes. Not really my favorite thing to see there if we're looking sell side. Going to be patient. One more time. Want to see if we can get this momentum to carry through this EMA. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to throw a break even on this. This can close pretty weak. I'm just going to put a break even on. That was a weird little moment up there. But now the NASDAQ's coming back. But yeah, Saab. Yeah, I just needed some extra rest. That's it too, King. Sometimes it's just like a little too much. I went through that a little bit this summer. I was working out like 2-3 hours a day. Like I was training cardio really hard. I was hitting the weights every day. Like I was hitting it hard. And my body just kind of was like, yo, I'm over this. I was like, I understand, but we got more to do. And it's like, no, I'm over this. I was like, all right, whatever. You got to want it, and it helps to make it fun. Bring a friend with you. Bringing a friend definitely helps. But for me, it's just like, what's relevant to you? Like, you have kiddos, Saab, right? Like, you want your kiddos to, you want to be healthiest and be around them and have the most energy, and you want them to see you be healthy so they can have an idea of like what they should be looking for. Like, I don't know, all these different motivations I try to draw outside of how I'm feeling. Like, it's not about my feelings. I try to think about all the other things, like, you know, people that might be depending on me or other things. So I try to take it outside of myself, because if I was just up to me, like, yeah, I'm gonna take the day off, you know what I mean? Where you pass the bar back and forth, I do 1 rep, then hand the car to you, and you do 1 rep back to me. I do 2 reps, hand it back to you, all the way up to 10 reps, and then back down to 1. Ooh, you're talking about pyramids, curling, buddy curls. We got stopped out of our short there, guys. We were trying to find some reaction. A little interesting here that we're building pressure up at these 160s. Possibly looking for more upside then, the way that the market's reacting to the top of this 15-minute range. We try to get through there twice. EMA's curling. Let's be patient. I love buddy curls. Yeah, all my friends are fat and lazy as fuck, huh? So they're golfers, Sob. It's awesome. You gotta get some gym friends too, bub. Go to the gym, be like, hey, let's get healthy. Let's play some golf. Sorry, y'all. Burping. I've done those, just didn't know what they were called. Not sure what we're doing right here. I'm not sure either, Pat. We're maintaining the top of the 15-minute range. I started seeing some selling pressure that I was excited about, but buyers also adopted and defended the top of the range, so maybe more buy side in for a little while. We took our first attempt. Buyer said, no, I like it. So we said, okay, we wait. Okay, sir, go ahead. I will wait for you. I will wait for you, sir. That was such a killer, but was so good for the biceps. Yeah, it was. How tall are y'all? Just curious. 6'2", sub. Hey, 5'10 and a half. I am literally, the top of my head, 6 feet. Below, like right here, like 5'11", 3/4, 6 feet. People think you're lying. You tell them, oh, I'm just 6 feet. Like, oh yeah, you're rounding up. Like, 5'11", 3/4, but no. Why couldn't I be 6'1"? I don't know. Why am I 6 feet on the dot? I don't know. Maybe I should grow my hair back out. Brett's 5'9". Stop it, Timothy. Oh, you said it. LOL 5'8". Are you really, Pat? Let's go. Let's go, King. Short King anthems. I'm 5'3". No, you're not. Whoa. Just got reset on our stuff. What was that? What was that? Sellers really wanted to try that spot. Buyer said no. So if the buyers are accepting these 150s, where could we be looking for potential buy side? Maybe these 80s now. I think the 80s are a decent opportunity. Here go the 70s. Yeah, I think these 88s would be a decent play. Is that what this price was? Yeah, roughly. Maybe the 88s, maybe like the 85s to the 90s could be a decent fill somewhere in there. Yeah, man, short king, but strong like an ox. Strong like an ox, brother. I love that shit. I swear I am. LOL, my girlfriend is 5'8", though, so life's good. 5'3" is dope, honestly, Pablo. That's king, short king. And your lady don't mind, so there's nothing wrong with that. F's like a bull. Saucy. I was trying to get filled to the 140s. Would have been a decent opportunity. I was a little hesitant. I was trying to see those shorts cut through there. I'm 4'6", 4'6" in the pants, P. Let's go. Market's respecting these buy side right now. I think maybe these 80s could be an opportunity. 88 or something. We were taking height, not tool length. Oh, shit. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Agree with fading you, but I think the buys are in. All-time higher. All-time frames are bullish. Nice job. I like that, Pat. All-time frames are bullish. Except for like this hourly, where we're kind of just in this range right now. Which makes me really do consider wanting to find a short here around these 80s, 90s. Maybe the 200 hole number could be a play, but I don't think we get that high. But did we just get into the 80s right there? 80. We just tapped into the 80s. Let's see the reaction. I'm going to sell one up at these 84s. I'm selling one at these 84s. I think we might. Maybe not. Maybe I like a little bit higher. I don't mind 84 though. That's the thing. I don't mind 84, NASDAQ. You know what? I'll leave it. Give me a fill. Pepperoni and biscuits here. Buys pushed out the open. My dad is 6 feet, but my mom is 4'11", so I got it from her. Haha. The 1 hour on your chart is printing bullish. That's usually what I mean. Yeah, I see you, King. I know what you mean. I like it. We are quite bullish on this hourly candle. Pulling into what though? A range where we could potentially find an opportunity. And that's all we can do. Looks like I am going to be the chump. Look at the NASDAQ touching me and going. Is she going to fill me here? Fill here feels a little bit unsafe now. Like we could just push up to like the 88s, maybe the 100s. 200 whole numbers can be just about going to be our stop. Can we get a fill, Nazi? Look at this buying. Teasing our 84 entry. Would have been a nice little top tick. Sending the love. Let's go, Caesar. I wouldn't fade the buyers at the moment until we see sellers come in. But up to you, King. I appreciate it, Pat. I do. Definitely trying to be risk adverse. What I like, though, is just where we're at. I feel like it's worth 15 points. I feel like it's worth 15 points if we could get a fill. Holy shit. You might be right, though, King. These buyers are a little bit aggressive right now, honestly. These buyers are feeling a little bit aggressive right now.
Order filled.
Oh?
Order filled.
Pat, you were right, King. Do not fade those buyers. Damn right now. What a candle. 173 to the 200 whole number there. Biggest buy volume candle of the day. Literally bigger than our opening print candle. Wowzers. You don't see that every day. No, not your bad, brother. That's, I mean, hey, you spotted it. I mean, that's the market. I don't think anybody could predict that. NASDAQ does what the NASDAQ wants. Pumperoni and cheese it is. Exactly, man. Look at this buy volume candle, guys. Biggest buy volume previously was here. Just exceeded it. Taking out the 200s. I mean, shit. Biggest buy volume candle right there. $25,200 in the NAS. Still lots of buying volume coming in. I almost feel like that was news or something, how much liquidity just got injected in the markets. Anybody see any news or anything? Past testosterone hopped on the markets. Bro, I'm natty. That's what they all say, Pat. I'm just kidding, King. Everybody accuses me of the same thing. It's like, all right, whatever works. Don't bother me none. Well, the NASDAQ today, opening print candle, 073s. We're up 130 points without even thinking of turning around. So, just Celsius and pain. That's it, buddy. Told you on your way to the 200s. Now it's plus 1700. Done for the day. Lockout time. Great trading, Mo. Great execution, bro. Pat yourself on the back, King. That's what it's about right there, baby. Good job. That's what it's about right there. Need to join these buyers. I agree, Pat. I want to be patient, though. I mean, that wouldn't be until somewhere around here. I don't even know where now, because that was a lot of buying volume. Into the 210s. This is the NASDAQ lately. Straight down and then straight up. Like, this is really what we're doing lately. Look at this chart on the hourly now. New hourly candle forming. That makes me feel buy side. The market is just always responding. It's quite the response to this pullback, honestly. It really is. It's quite the response to this pullback. 210s pulling back off this previous spot here. This is the high of 196. Already swept that high. Yeah, I agree. I don't think we can fade these. I might try an EMA fill with the buy pressure. Could play, Pat. It's a little risky in my opinion. That's just how I trade. I don't personally like those. I feel like the buy fills have already been executed, but we will see. This thing could easily keep ripping up. Excuse me. What is this saying? The market will stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So it might be a good play. Try to join this pressure. I mean, look at this buying volume. Kind of unreal. Kind of unreal. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. EMA could be a safe play. EMA curled insanely aggressive. VWAP's curling aggressive. VWAP started today around the 70s. Now we're already curling up to the 109s, 50% of the range. Like, usually when you see that type of strength, it's worth joining. Yeah, I don't want to chase price. Missed my other buy fills. That's what I'm saying too. Like, you were looking for the longs at the 40s. Not 60 points ago. We just took out 200 whole number. Not as much buy side. Now, I mean, previous day high could be a look. Previous day high could be a look. It feels a little bit more likely than previous day low now. So, I mean, that could be a target. I was kind of around here hoping to see PDL, but maybe PDH. Maybe. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Do you have a few bucks in drawdown? Yes, I see. We got $312 in drawdown. I have a dollar balance. I have $1.80 in balance, and we have $300 in drawdown we can get to. So we got to make it happen, King. We got one really good chance left. One real good chance left. Otherwise, we are back to the combines. Be patient for that last trade. Yes, sir, Pat. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bring these accounts back. We've done it before. We were one day away from stopping out before. So never worried. Never worried. See what the NASDAQ's got for us. Interim profit, please. Want to see you keep these fundeds. I like it. I'm going to do my best, King. I am. I'm going to do my best. Yo, there's 40 people hanging out. Y'all haven't asked yet. Let's smash that like button. Let's get them rolling. Let's get this stream pumping on a Wednesday. NASDAQ is pumping itself. So, I mean, we got something to go in there. Right off the opening print candle from the 2570s, 25,070 all the way up. 220s now. Kind of crazy. Buyers right out the open. Buyers were very strong right out the open there. The amount of buying pressure on this one candle is insane. That was a 10 o'clock buy candle. Okay, NASDAQ. I would like an opportunity to join you. I ain't gonna lie about it. Give me a chance. Maybe around these like 170s. Yeah, maybe like a 170 I'd like a fill. Part of me feels like, I mean, let's look at yesterday for reference. Chopperoni and biscuits, and then once we died, we pretty much just sat in this death. I mean, what did we get? From 12 o'clock, so it didn't even start to sell off until 10:30, and then by 12:30, we were just going sideways. So 2 hours of movement there, and then we went sideways. I don't want today to be similar where we have the explosion early and then start chopping up at the range, kind of not offering a lot of opportunity for continuation. I mean, if you're in this looking for moves, like, what are you doing? You're buying the bottom, maybe. It's bold because the day's on a selling trend day, so buying the bottom is tough. There's no real top here to find a spot. I mean, tricky day in general. So today could be similar. Market seeming a little bit balanced, up and down. Hourly chart's bullish, like you said, Pat. Hourly chart is looking pretty strong. Previous all-time high at the 278s. We're only 60 points from that. It's not even impossible to go see that today. So, especially because PDH is right here. Previous day high is previous all-time high, and we're teasing it right now, it feels like. Look at this box. Look at this box. Bink, bink, bink. That's gross. Right? Am I the only one that thinks that's gross? Just a straight box. Am I the only one that thinks that's gross? Because that's not right. Episode 124, guys. That's crazy. 124 times. We've been locking in, trying to get better at trading. Sitting here, losing, learning, getting better. That's what it takes. On episode 124, we're sitting here with $300 in drawdown. Might blow these accounts. What does episode like 400 look like? What does episode like 600 look like? Like, are we just going to be, how much better of traders can we get? Taking payouts all the time, Saucy. Oh, you're not blowing them. I love that. No, we're not. No, we're not, King. 220s. NASDAQ still finding the bids. EMA's just been supporting this thing all along this morning. No dips have even really got through the EMA, except there's a little touch here, but pretty much just aggressive adoption of higher prices right now. It's 10:09. Market's been open for about 50 minutes. 40 minutes, and we're taking out the top here. Nothing but upside. So that just means we sit here and we wait for an opportunity, y'all. 40 minutes of just upside, supporting this EMA all the way up into the 25,220s. About 50 points off the all-time high. It's going to be interesting. At episode 600, we're going to be a bigger than Pat Whelan. Oh, Pat, we can't even say that name around here. He gets sensitive. But I'll W that comment, Pablo. I indeed agree. We gonna be the biggest, the largest. Yeah, that guy's funny. He's a funny dude. He's a marketer. He makes money by getting people to listen to him. He makes money by getting people to say his name, right? Because he's just creating all this noise, and people love it. And honestly, he's marketing. He's selling his name. He knows what he's doing. Safe to say it. Safe to say what, Saucy? It's just not a correction. Now it's a reversal to the upside. Did we get yesterday's high? It's not just a correction. Now it is a reversal to the upside. Did we get yesterday's high? Not yet. Yesterday's high is also previous day high at the 274s. So we're about 50 points from PDH right now, Amin, but that's a good target. He does. He gets so mad. He does. He gets so sensitive. Yeah, it's all right. We all do. Safe to say he's the biggest, the largest, the largest. He likes to think that he is. Currently, he's pretty big. Pretty big. Pretty large. But we are in charge. 25,230s in this NASDAQ, literally just printing higher prices. This EMA has just been completely respected for 150 points now. Complete respect on this EMA, pushing higher because of this extension, guys. Unless you're just touching an EMA fill, like Pat did suggest, actually. Be patient. Be patient. We took one short attempt on this candle, and then we got the volume to come through. That happens. So now we're just going to wait a little bit. Start seeing the sellers come back in. Maybe trying to find a better bid. Sellers can bring this back down to like the 170s. I'd like a fill there maybe. Maybe a little bit higher. He might bring it a little higher. He might be the biggest, but no one does it like Ty. Keeping it real. Let's fucking go, Pablo. Means the most, King. Means the most. Let's see what we can do here. NASDAQ's hanging out. Kind of teasing us a little bit. Just a little bit of teasing us. It's like, hey, you could have bought at any point this morning. Hey, I've been going up straight for 43 minutes. Why haven't you bought yet? It's like, I don't know. It's a good question. It's a valid question. I'm trying to figure it out too. I mean, I get it, NASDAQ. You got your own plans, but like, at least invite me. At least let me know what's going on so I can like try my best to anticipate it. What's our weekly candle looking like? Because Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Yeah, I mean, same thing. We're coming into Monday's high, which was also previous all-time high. It's so weird trading all-time highs because you're just constantly getting new prices to accept. Like, oh, look, this is new all-time high, 25,250. Next day, in Asia session, oh, look, 25,270. And then nothing but sell side. I'm so upset about this range. We were catching these shorts, and we got stopped, guys. Oh, this 15-minute range trap to the upside was lethal here. Lethal. But that's yesterday. Here's today. Starting to tap into the EMA. The first couple selling volume candles that we've had, but how are you going to get in when we're 10 points from the high of the day? Like, there's just not a lot of opportunity up here right now, guys. I'll buy. Get ready to short. There we go. Pablo stepping in front of this train. Let's see this thing keep pumping up for you. You deserve it. You don't want to take some scalps just to build the drawdown back up. Mad Max, it's just risky, buddy. I definitely would love it and just keep getting in, but like at any point, just like this, there's only sell side that can come in and get aggressive. Not that they're going to probably be aggressive, but I just don't think it's... I think our best chance, because we have one trade, right, is not to try to get a scalp and try to get like a little bit of drawdown, which I understand the inkling to do it, but I think our best chance after this volume and this momentum, EMA support, is just wait for a nice long, give ourselves the best chance to join the trend for the day. If we're wrong, we're wrong. We can live with that, but I'd rather lose on a long today trying to find a pullback than trying to scalp along on this when we're already up 170 points, getting like a 10-20 point pullback, which is normal when we're already up 170, and then blowing them. I'd be like, oh shit, I should have waited. Rather than, we might as well just give ourselves the best chance, join these buyers, and we'll see what happens. I start code my 50 points New York open strategy to test previous data and make it better. Hey, some data. Running some data, getting that back testing. That's cool, I mean. Yeah, you're running code for that? It's pretty badass, bro. That's true. Yes, sir, man. That's true. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. We only have one more chance, so our job is just give ourselves the best opportunity we can. Both at this point are going to be pretty risky. Buying a pullback. Where did we get in on this? I love it, Saab. I'm thinking 170 maybe. Maybe the 80s. Somewhere around there. I think somewhere around the 70s or 80s possibly. We'll see though. It's going to be hard to try to find this thing. It's going to be kind of tricky just because the market's already respecting this EMA aggressively. So as it keeps curling, what I do like is that the VWAP is aggressively curling as well. It's up about 50 points on the day already. So it's just an overall adoption of higher prices. So our chances to join these trends, everything's curling up. Buyers are in. We just got to find a spot on a pullback, and we have a good chance of, getting some drawdown back. So we'll see what happens here. Let's smash that like button though, family. Let's see what we can do. See if we can get some likes in here. Yesterday's episode was a little under our average, so let's see what we can do here. Draws line on every 25 point and see how we react to King and combine it with EMA. Draw lines on every 25 points and see how it reacts to it and combine it with the EMA. You like lines on every 25 points, huh? That sounds interesting, Amy. I've never really seen anybody doing that. Like 75, 200, 225. That's your strategy? I kind of like it. It's kind of interesting. Look at this buying pressure. EMA. He's talking about this 9 EMA here. This one right here. Or no, this one right here. Yes, sir, Pablo. NASDAQ finding some support at the EMA once again. Pulling into the 25s. One of E means 25 variables. See what the reaction is. That was the pullback. Yeah, there's a good chance that could have been the pullback. Mad Max is correct. That's why, for me personally, Saab, you asked where we're getting in on this. And Pat is like, oh, do we just bid on the EMA? The answer is yes. These are my weakness in trading. I'm not good at buying just in the extension when we're just going one way and up or down. Like when we're just going one direction, it's really hard for me to just like, okay, so for risk to reward, right? We rip out of the open, set a new 15-minute top, pull back slightly, defend the 50%, rip through the range again, okay? After maybe, if you didn't take a bid at the top of this order, this is like the only spot that really makes some sense, take a bid at the top of the 15-minute range. Other than that, how do you join on any of these candles when your risk to reward is so bad? Like obviously now in hindsight, we can see all this, but like when the market's doing this and we're like right here, your risk to reward to join along just feels skewed to me. But we'll see. I'm just not good at them. Makes sense. Low size and once I moves, throw break even on. Yeah, early break even makes sense there too, Pat. Here we go, guys. Get an opportunity maybe. Might be the 200s here. That might be the opportunity. Matter of fact, that is what I'm going to bid for. Kind of want to see this 200 be the pullback. Kind of want to put our last final chance at these 197s. I don't like that we're officially for the first time below the EMA, so let's see the reaction here. But these 197s feel like a decent pullback to the 200 whole number. Feels decent. Maybe like the 195s or even a little bit better. I'm putting our order here, guys. 196s. Oh, I felt really good. Wowzers. That was the pullback. I'm in on that. Let's see it, Pat. You just have to join where the market and then break even. Let's see what happens here. I want to see us come tap in, maybe give us a little fill right below these 200s and then push right back to the EMA. It's the first time we've been below, trading below the EMA all morning, so. Which actually, because of that, I want this fill. I just want to be smart about how we do it. I don't want to be the first buyer. I don't want to be the first buyer. I don't know. Wants to be the first buyer here. Right. Very good. That's the EMA you're using, right? That's the 9? Yes, sir. This EMA right above where price is starting to respect. That is the one that we are using for our information. Starting to suppress below it. I really wouldn't mind a fill around these 196s. I hate having to be the first buyer. I'd rather wait for like a pull into the area and then try to find some reaction. It's kind of what I'd prefer, but like I said, I'm terrible at these. I use the 21. I respect that, Pablo. I respect that, King. Everybody's got their own juice. Come on, NASDAQ. Do me solid here at the 196s. Give us a tap and go with the 200 whole number. Ugh. Give us a little tap and go with these 200 whole number here. I feel like once the sell sides come in, it's going to get a little sticky. Which is why I want to be patient and not the first buyer. You know what? We're going to try our best here, guys. I want to be the first buyer just because that's my strategy. But I feel like it's not in our best interest as our last opportunity. Welcome.
Order filled.
Let's see it, NASDAQ. Show me this 200 respect. Otherwise, this is it, y'all. Come on. See some buy side. Sellers are starting to come in, though. Already deeper into the 90s than I wanted to see. Not looking good for us, family. Selling volume starting to come in. Decent reaction to that candle wick, but I think it's still going to fill out here. Lots of selling volumes trying here. Bids are being filled. I don't know. This is kind of what I meant by I didn't want to be the first buyer. We could be using this as our gauge for our second entry or for our real entry. Instead, now we're just kind of hoping to find that support at that level. 200s are looking like we're responding a little bit, though. Decent wick reaction. Not my favorite to have that deep. I didn't want it to get that deep, but we'll see. Bids are being executed. Sells are trying. That was a lot of sell volume right there. Lots of sell volume right there. This could easily be it. Confidence is key, bro. It always is right there. In this case, when NASDAQ goes up like this, or Dow, better see order flow to know if buyers still going strong or not, because you don't know if that best price to buy. You want to see sellers fails push down. Sellers fails push down. I agree, I mean, that's why I was kind of saying being the first buyer there is a little bit risky. I still don't mind the spot. We'll see what happens. I want to see if we can get some reaction from our long friends here. Confidence is key. I took that short. Let's go, Matrix. Good trading, King. From the top, I'm done. Let's go, baby. Good trading, King. Good luck. I appreciate you, brother. Sellers are in. I'm out. I like that, Pat. I don't necessarily fully agree that they're in yet. We'll see the reaction. I want to see some support back at this price. If they can adopt this EMA, I'll be a little bit more satisfied with it. If they can reclaim this EMA. Otherwise, I'm going to be putting a break even on fairly quickly here. Let's see it, NASDAQ. Let's support this EMA push here. Just because of our current... I hate it. I feel like I should totally break even this, but it's probably just going to get stopped out if we do. But that's what we got to do, y'all. I don't want to see price come back in here. We got to be safe with our money right now. I want to see this continue up here. Keep pressing. Ideally, a closure to the EMA. I don't want to see this wicking the EMA.
Order filled.
Well, okay, NASDAQ. Not what I wanted to see out of you, NASDAQ. I feel like that was our opportunity there, y'all. Giant selling volume. Price was maintained. Let's see this next candle here. What do you got for us, Nazi? Must break 200 if we want more up, because price held to 225s a lot, then drop back down to the 200. Yeah, we got to get above these 200s. I agree, buddy. Got to claim these 200s above this 200 whole number and this EMA would be safer. Totally feel like this is the long pullback that you should be hunting. Only reason we got nervous is because we bought a shittier fill. Back to the EMA. I want to join these bids. I want to join these longs right here, y'all. These are just the hardest things for me to trade because our risk of reward just feels so skewed. I think we're going to 222 right now. I like that, I mean. And Muhammad, I like that. It's not good. Here we go, buyers claiming that EMA back. Let's see the reaction. Slight trend that's forming here. Slight trend forming right now. Why not try MNQ and average in? Honestly, that's not even a bad idea right there, Pablo. I like that. I mean, we could. I just don't. I don't. Averaging in would be indicative that we're hoping for a better range for a continuation. Right now, I feel like a lot of the range is kind of. A lot of the range we've seen, you know what I mean, is my opinion. Although VWAP's curling aggressively, so we could still see some higher prices, but I don't know. The NASDAQ's being the NASDAQ right now. That's what I do know. She came right out the open, excited with some buy energy, pushed us right up to all-time highs, just about. You could get a few more trades from MNQ versus just one. 222, good trading, Mo. Nice spot there, brother. Yeah, you all right. It does offer that. I mean, shoot. Let's see what happens. Honestly, it doesn't hurt us. We're already right here. Let's change this over. We've done that before. Where you at, girl? MNQ. I'm looking for sells. No join bid 2 micros. You could see if, that's what I was thinking, Pat. I'm looking for sells. I like it, Wani. I don't think that's a bad play. I don't think it's a bad play. Sadly, I think these buyers are a little bit unnecessary today. I think these buyers are a little bit overzealous today, so I think it's a little scary. Trying to respect this pullout. Breakout, not pullout. No, join bid 2 micros, go 1, then at 50% add the 9 and pray. If we're looking for bids, we're looking for a pullback in around this area here. Thing is, I'm looking for sells too. That's the thing. LOL pull out. Brandon, yes sir. I wouldn't add 9. I wouldn't add 9. This is yeah. It's just 2. Looking for the top of the range now. Nasdaq's taking out higher prices. I do just want to point out the fact that we had the fill down here and we bitched out of it. Bummer. The attempt to take out the highs there. Looks like it's meeting some rejection. Oof. I did your trick when I was heavy in profit. I got in with another contract and set to break even. Plus 500. Let's go, Mo. Good trading, King. I would join 2 or 3, then add 5 if it moves. I like that. Hopefully I don't regret not locking myself out. Boom. 222s. Hey, if you're up big, King, maybe lock it in. Good trading, great trading today. Your spotting, your analysis has been dead on. So if you're feeling confident, keep it going. But don't need to get super rich in one day. 10 micros or 1 mini, LOL. Got you. So right now we're trading at 20% of our normal. Just look at the 222 reaction in the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. Yes, sir. Pulled right up to you and got out. Let's go. Short 25223. Good luck, y'all. Good luck to you too, King. Let's see it play. Let's see that play. I like that entry, honestly. I'm a little hesitant to join these shorts, but I like that play. Kinda. Well, my strategy is telling me to short. But why would I do that? Ayo, we only have 13 likes. That's a crime. Damn. Y'all feeling that way? Is it because I'm red? Is it because we're red that y'all aren't liking the stream up? What's up? What's up? Let's hit that like button, family. NASDAQ, what are you doing to us? You're up at the 220s right now. Kind of wild. All right, King, I'm asleep. Should have held that long. You got in. Cheers, mate. I know I should have. Take it easy, brother. Appreciate you for being here, Matrix. Sleep good, King, and we'll be back doing it tomorrow. Totally should have held that long. NASDAQ tried to just take out that high right there, finding a little bit of resistance. I didn't hear no bell. I ain't hear no bell. Hey, yo, what the hell are you on? Let's get in here. I feel like we're going to pull back into like a nice little range. Give me that. Give me that fill, NASDAQ. Yo, for real though. What's up, y'all? Why we avoiding the like button? Let me know. I can take it. Tell me why. Y'all don't even got to hit it. Just tell me why. Tell me why we're avoiding it. Is it me? You know what I mean? Let's see if we can get a fill at the pullback of this trend line. Looking for a 202 fill. I want to see these buyers continue to defend the 200 whole number. We're looking for a 3 minis. Don't usually trade minis, but we got to see what we can do here. Give me this fill, Nazaruni. Trying to take a bid at the top of this trend line pullback. We broke out. 200 whole number defense. High side, we still could target all-time highs. Previous day high. See if we can get a fill here. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Nah, but for real, I appreciate y'all being here. Truly, means a lot. Truly, truly, truly. 202s, NASDAQ. That's all I'm asking. Touch in there. Touch and go.
Order filled.
All right. Now we got to see some support. Now it's time to see some support. You know what I mean? Now that we're in there, let's see some support, NASDAQ. Show me how to do the thing. This thing is crawling. My MNQ is so crazy. I'm up a 1.5 on the normal. Let's see what happens. We're in some MNQ buys. EMA is going to be the reaction here. What we do with this EMA is going to be the tell. We clear it, I'll add another contract or two. If we have a nice closure above this EMA, I'll add another contract. Or two, actually, I'll add two. Close above this EMA. This flat top here at the 220s is going to be the obstacle. I want to see the reaction to this EMA, and then from up there, it's going to be the decisive. Add 5 if it moves. All right, I like that, Pat. 5 if we get a closure above this EMA. And I'll just put my break even on. Give me a nice closure above there. Let's see something. Get up there. Go get up on there. Get up on there. Woo! Yeah, doggy. Close above these EMA. I'm going to add some contracts. Going to update our average pretty high, but I'm okay with it as long as we're back above the EMA. EMA has been this bull's rocket ship. All right. We got the closure. I'm adding. Now we have 8 of these micros. Gotta adjust our stop. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. If we come back down here, we're busted, so. We gotta see some love. We gotta see some love, Nazi. Anywhere back and around this area is not a favor. Gotta hold this EMA. Gotta hold this EMA pressure. Let's see some continuation, Nazi. Want to see some continuation pressure towards the upside here. Next obstacle is going to be these 220s. EMA is going to be what we're praying to be defended here. Feeling like the sellers are still being stubborn up here at these 210s now. They just feel a little bit stubborn. There she is. Good morning, Queen. Welcome in, Danny. Drops the likes. Come on, Pat. What are we at? What are we at for likes? I need at least 20 out of us, family. Come on. That's not even crazy. Let's get 20 likes. Let's get 20 likes. If y'all are watching, finding any value, and you're just sitting here hanging out, and that button is not hit, come on. Come on. Do us a solid. Hit that little thumbs up. Here we go, NASDAQ. Let's clear out here. Got to get through these. Don't want to see any more wicks. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. There's some ugly wicks. To the downside. I want to see this defense by our friends, our green friends. Consider trimming a high of day. Yeah, I want to see these 220s. I want to see what happens up around these 220s. I guess, yeah, you could take a little bit of a TP up here, but first we got to get through this flat price here at these 210s. Otherwise, we're still looking pretty risky here. Every time we're getting a pop like that, the wicks are wicking. Price is unable to reach higher. Price is feeling unable to reach higher right here. We're going to still leave our longs. I mean, there's really no other side to be on, so. Consider trimming if we reach it. Meant 220s. I like that. Sell 5 to 220s and leave a runner with break even. Leave a run out to the all-time highs. Are we going to go see the ATH today, Nazi? Or are you just going to keep suppressing below this EMA now? Kind of want to reverse here. I feel like we're going to start seeing some sell side, but you know. Can we get a closure back through this EMA? If we are unable to do that, the sellers are officially showing dominance. EMA has been support for the buyers all morning. If we're unable to close and hold the EMA as the longs, it's kind of a reverse signal. NASDAQ just going sideways, honestly. As you can see, every time we're getting back up in here, we're finding a lot of selling pressure. Lots of selling pressure as we're trying to get up and through there. Every single time. There it is. Bink, selling pressure. Selling bids, finding bids, finding bids. Come on, NASDAQ. Break through here one time. Come down one time. Yo, seriously. Seriously, what's going on here, NASDAQ? Very choppy. Very, very whiplashy. We're at an incredibly battled price. Back and forth. Kind of think that we're rolling over. We're unable to get through that EMA, like I said. So now we're finding some sell side. Not liking the sideways price. Nah, I'm not either, Pat. I'm not liking sideways price at a spot where we should be seeing some continuation. Again, EMA has been the support for the longs all morning, and we're unable to maintain that. It's not very good. I feel like you've been taking a lot of non-outside edges entries lately. I mean, yeah. I mean, we have fucking $200 in the account, so we're just trying to take a poke at it. But I hear you, King. Nazi just being Nazi. That's it, buddy. Nazi just being the Nazi. We have a little left here in drawdown, y'all. I think this will probably bust us. Yeah, I actually disagree with that, Sauce. I actually disagree with that. Well, at this point, we are in a spot that I don't like to be in when you are trading, where you're just kind of hoping to see the support at your level. I mean, we're coming back into the EMA now, which is most likely, if we're unable to get above it, like I said before, we're still finding the sellers are in control here. So we got to be patient. Consider exiting at break even and looking for a better trade. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, Pat. Like I said, I kind of wanted to reverse up here, but it's just not against. It's against what I'm trying to do. So we're either gonna let this bust us and start tomorrow fresh, or see what happens. Man, this market sucks today. It's an interesting one, Brand. It's not the worst. I mean, we had a lot of momentum out the beginning. It's hard to join this pressure if you're not if you don't have a long. But yeah, I mean, she's providing points. Chopping at the top of the range, just like yesterday how we're chopping at the bottom of the range. Kind of expected. Kind of expected. We got caught on the wrong side of it. And that's okay. NASDAQ, I'm not liking this. Suppression below this EMA consistently right now. And our stop loss is at such a shitty spot. Otherwise, I would just be, honestly, expecting this to revert. I'll start with you, King. It sucks. It stuck with me when you said losing unfunded is a part of the game. Keep going. That's it, brother. That's it. It's just a part of the game, buddy. We cannot make money in trading without losing money, too. We'll see what we can do here, though. Let's see what we can do here. NASDAQ, show us some respect to that EMA at one time, would you? Get up through there. Top of this trend line is a shitty spot for us to get a fill. I'm just going to, I mean, we don't even need this order on. It's going to bust us, but. There we go, family. Oh, NASDAQ. We're busted. We should have just busted. What the heck, guys? Should just bust right there. Had a busy day today, so couldn't join the stream. Sucks to see you're not in the green. It's all right, Danny. We only had a couple $100 in drawdown. We were trying our best. Tomorrow's a new day. We'll start again. I was bummed out when I lost my first XFA, but like you said, it's all part of the journey. Yeah, man. I mean, I remember, my first XFA. I had a lot of expectations on that. I remember it was my first, I passed the first combine I tried. And I was like, oh my God, I just made $3,000 so fast. I'm going to, to pass the combine. I'm going to make so much money with this XFA. Just doing the math. Yeah, and then reality sets in. And it's like, oh shit, okay. I got some more learning to do. And then it happens. But it's literally, you cannot write off. If you want to trade and you want to make money doing this, you have to lose money doing this too. And I don't mean you have to be unprofitable. I mean, you have to literally spend today effort and lose, and it has to happen. I have to leave early too. Hopefully I can trade some tonight. We'll for sure see you all tomorrow. Hell yeah, Danny. Take care, Queen. Appreciate you for stopping in at all. Good luck doing what you got going on today. And if you got it trades, I hope you the best. What's your biggest payout with 5 XFAs? 22,500, Mo. That's the cap. They have a cap. Maximum. They won't let you make more. I lost because I traded CPI. I don't know what I was thinking. I was up 1.2. Happens too, King. I mean, imagine if you hit that trade. I understand. See the opportunity. We take the opportunity. That's where I'm at right now. I need to learn more. Yeah, and then that's the thing, Brandon. Like, it happens slowly where you're like in the process. Things are happening. And you don't really feel like you're getting better. You don't really feel like you're learning. And then you'll start picking better trades, like outside edges, kind of like Brett's saying that we're not doing. I don't agree. But yeah, you just want to start, your entries got to get more dialed in. You got to get more, just consistency. And also the mindset is the biggest thing. Like, just being okay with losing. You're going to lose. That's just like, oh my God, you cannot walk right. You cannot not lose. If you didn't lose, you would be unhuman. Right. So we're all humans, right? That's where I'm at right now. W, bro. Yes, sir, Mo. Good trading, bro. Saucy Nazi ain't budging. She ain't budging. She ain't budging. I want to be inhuman. I want to be robotic. I feel you. I feel you, Mad Max. That seems like that is the way to be profitable. Just be robotic. We're being teased again here with this bust number. Do you never lose? You wouldn't know how to handle a win. Exactly, brother. You wouldn't even know how to handle a win. And on top of that, you would have this insane expectation. Like, think about that. Think about just never taking a loss. Every trade. Every just being right. Like, they're not trading. It wouldn't even feel like trading. I can see people's comments that for some reason I refreshed. I see them now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Saucy. I struggle with oversizing, a.k.a. trading 5 cons with a 2 TP and hoping. That is bold, brother. I be doing a lot of losing, so when does the winning start? Right after this. We're out of here, y'all. Accounts are busted. Back to this bottom here at these 2 185s. I think this could be a decent fill. Obviously, we got a little early there, but hey, we come back. We do it again. We do it again, family. The winning comes soon, Sobs. You gotta have faith, brother. Just like when you're off the tee, driving into the woods for the first however many rounds, and then eventually your little D stick starts going a little bit straighter. And you're like, oh, okay, I can drive a little bit better. And then you're chipping all over the green, but eventually your chips get a little tighter and start getting a little closer to the pin. And it's like, all right, I'm getting better. And then eventually you shoot par. And eventually you go scratch. So it's kind of the same thing. It's literally everything. Everything in life, y'all, is not going to come easy. If you're really trying to put effort into something, it's going to take a lot of attempts to get better at it. And then your progress is not visual usually. Like, you're not going to always see your progress. You're not going to usually feel your progress, but it's real. It's there. And eventually you're going to be just locking in a payout when you're like, holy shit, how'd I get here? It's because you kept showing up. And like you guys always keep showing up to the stream, it means the most to me. I truly appreciate it so much. Hanging out, trading with you guys. It's part of my day every day. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Do you ever reset an XFA? I never feel like it's worth it. I haven't yet, Mo, and I don't think it's worth it either. I think I'm just going to start with new combines, try to pass those, and they'll be like cheaper if I do pass. So you're right. Glad I found a community that helps and seems to always have a positive attitude. That's it, Brandon. Welcome in, King. Stoked you're here, brother. Try to be more disciplined, FaZe. Amen, Ty. Exactly. We'll get it back. Let's go, family. We will get it back. The losing never stops. You just lose less. Try to take better trades, Sub. The losing never stops. You just try to lose less. Great advice, Pat. All right, family. Like I said, I fucking love you guys. Thanks for spending the morning with me. Thanks for trying to trade. Sorry today wasn't my best. I only had a couple $100 in drawdown, though, so it wasn't likely. I mean, it's when you have a tough drawdown like that, you have to pretty much hit it right early. We tried with our first short, got a little rejection. Should have found the bids, but it happens. If we haven't yet, smash that like button, y'all. I'm trying to have a little bit over 20 today. If we're there, I appreciate you guys. If we're not, still appreciate you guys. Drink some sun, get some water, hug somebody you love, and we crush tomorrow. Still 2 more days of the rest of the week. Lots of opportunity in the NASDAQ. Take care of yourselves. Let's get it. Peace, y'all.